Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Pudgy Boy, and today we're gonna be talking about this. This is the igloo. But before we get into this, everybody like and subscribe. I'm gonna give you one moment to do so. Did you do it? Cool. Anyways, let's get right into this and talk about the igloo, the Minecraft igloo. Um, First of all, they're really hard to find, so we actually had to rebuild our own from scratch. So this is the one that we went ahead and just built ourselves. It's exactly identical to a regular igloo, but this is what they look like. This is what's in an igloo, and we all know about this down here, the secret basement where I don't know why I'm climbing the ladder, where you go down here, and there's this cool little setup with a villager, a zombie villager. You get your potion of weakening, your splash potion of weakening at that, a golden apple, and you cure it, and that's cool. That's really badass, actually. Um, but what we've gone ahead and done is like always, we fixed it. We revamped the igloos, and behind this Minecraft igloo is our own little igloo camp. And let's just get right into this bad boy. So over here, off to the side, right here, let's start with this fenced-in area. We've got some polar bears. Now, as I'm sure a lot of us know, polar bears are close to extinction. So whoever was camping out here decided to give the polar bears a nice little enclosure type area. We've got some salmon in here. It's some warmer water, and we've got a nice little area for them to chill in. Right here, we've actually got. It's kind of like the vibe I wanted to push out with this camp was these are explorers. Whoever is using these camps, these igloo camps, are explorers. So over here, we've got a bed, we've got a barrel with some raw cod, some salmon, some wheat, and we've got a nice armor stand here. We've got an iron sword. We've got some projectile protection one leather, and we've also got some protection one leather pants. And a lot of people may be a little disappointed that it is leather armor, but remember, we are in the cold, so it would make sense for whatever explorers are here to have at least some leather to try to stay warm. And in here we've got some gold. We've got a stone pick. We've got a saddle for the horse out front. We've got a furnace, and again, the horse does have leather because, as like I just said, you'd want some extra warmth out here. As you can see, we have a nice little camp area set up for them, and a lot of people maybe may already be seeing that everything is soul theme. Why soul theme? Well, for those of you who didn't know, because I actually just learned this doing this build, if it's a soul lantern, a soul torch, anything, apparently it won't melt snow or ice. And I wanted to give a nice vibe that these explorers knew that. With that information in hand, I would just assume that a standard campfire would be warmer than a soul campfire, just because of that little fact. So that's why there's a normal campfire right here in the middle. And as you see, we've got another little igloo back here. This one's got two beds in it. We've got a chest with some gunpowder, some sticks, a little bit of soul sand. Because again, I wanted to give this little area a vibe that this belongs to a group of explorers, like maybe a little trio of explorers. Anyways, we get over here to this igloo, and what have we kept? Boom, we've kept the curing chamber, if you want to call it. Again, you've got another splash potion of weakness, some golden apples, some carrots, some water bottles, and we've actually thrown in some splash potions of night vision because, in my opinion, it would just make sense to have that in a place where it snows so frequently. And yeah, I just wanted to give this setup a really, really nice vibe of these are. I have no idea why these two corners were like that. Anyways, we really just wanted to give this, as always, a nice breath of life. Wanted to feel like this is something that was lived in, could have been lived in, and just make these better. It's always nice to find an igloo because you're at least guaranteed a golden apple. At least with this, you're still guaranteed that golden apple, along with a few other things that might come in handy. For instance, gunpowder actually doesn't spawn in that many spots in the overworld, so I would like to see that just added in just a little more frequently. I just feel like the concept of making these feel like they belong to explorers, maybe like a nomadic people, just gives it a much cooler vibe. And I feel like the soul lanterns just fit the theme perfectly. But as you can see, this is still very simple, and that's really what I wanted to keep. I wanted to keep this build simple. The most intricate thing we have, as you can already tell over here, is a greenhouse with some bees in it. Now, their bees are awesome. Okay, can we just say that in Minecraft bees are awesome, in real life bees are awesome, but they're not really used or found in any builds. I feel like bees, much like the allays, are just one of those cute mobs that everybody just likes to see being used every now and then. And this little greenhouse gives us that awesome vibe that whoever lived here, whoever was using this, decided to utilize bees and grow their crops faster. And as you can see, they're popping in. We've got some nice flowers planted along the edge. I want to see one pop in on camera. He's not going to do it. Anyways, no, I just wanted to give this whole build a nice piece of simplicity. I know I keep saying simplicity and, breath of life in all my videos, but that's really what we're trying here. We're trying to make this feel like Mojang could just take this idea and put it in Minecraft one day. And that's what I think we've captured with this little setup here. It's simple, it tells a story, it gives us a vibe that someone else it gives us a vibe of the world isn't just filled with one person. There are more people out there exploring. I get Minecraft is supposed to feel like an empty world, but it doesn't have to feel like it's always been empty. If that makes sense to anyone viewing this. Like I said, that's gonna be it. I wanted to keep this one a little shorter than the previous videos. It feels like I'm getting a little rambly as I am right now. But this is honestly one of my favorite builds that this actually did take quite a bit of thought, just like all of them do. But it tells a story, enough story that I think it would make an excellent inclusion into the game of Minecraft. Because this is cool, but I think this is just a little better. This is just a breath of life. And I'm going to say that every time we do one of these. We're just throwing in some life into the game, some much needed atmosphere, some much needed life. Everything about this game just needs to be revamped and made better. Anyways, that's going to be all for this video. If you liked, go ahead and hit that like button. If you watched all the way through, go ahead and subscribe. And I think that's going to be it. Pudgy Boy, out.